y'all. So I decided to use this filter because we're going to talk about dating horror stories, because this is ridiculous. So right now on social media and even on TikTok, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the whole video of the Oyster bar girl, right? Let me give you a little synopsis, okay? So apparently this guy was interested in this girl, and the guy was like texting her, blowing her up, saying, yo, when can I take you out? 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 For weeks, right? Just basically shooting a shot all the time. She's just dodging these shots all the time. So eventually the guy was like, look, I really want to take you out. Let's go to this Oyster bar or whatever. And the girl's like, okay, fine, let's go to the Oyster bar. That's fine, let's go. So the guy said, all right, cool, it's a date. Hey, when we go over there, all I really want to do is just have a little bit of drinks, chill out, get to know you, talk to you, all that good stuff. And she was like, all right, fine, let's. So they went ahead and meet up at the Oyster bar, and the girl sits down. She's all happy. They're talking or whatever. And then she proceeds to order a dozen oysters. She starts eating it. The guy's kind of sitting there chilling, whatever, still talking to her. And then she orders another dozen oysters, right? So this is 12 and 12. This is 24 oysters, okay? Then, the guy starts talking. He starts talking. They're still talking. And then she orders another dozen oysters. And then another one. So in total, she ordered about 48 oysters. Ew. Now, I am not an oyster fan. I don't mess with oysters, but I understand that's okay, great. You guys go on a date, you want to order maybe a little appetizer along with the drinks, that's great. But to sit there and order and slurp up 48 oysters, like, bro, what? Ugh. So then the guy then proceeds to be like, okay, well, yeah, this is kind of weird. Like I guess he's just uncomfortable. Anyway, she then continues to eat the oysters. She orders two drinks and then some like crab cakes and a side of potatoes, which is freaking crazy. So apparently the guy says, I gotta go to the bathroom. He leaves. He went to the bathroom and he just dipped out. She's sitting there waiting, and then she starts recording. Then she starts saying how, hey, I was talking to this guy, and he told me we could meet up at the Oyster bar, and this is a date, and he skipped out on a date. Like, what the hell is going on? So then the lady tries to make it seem like she was in the right. Like, oh my God, this guy skipped out on the date. But everybody in social media is like, nah, it's you. It's not him. So let me kind of give you my synopsis and what I think. All right? So for one, guys, get it clear. If you ask a girl out on a date multiple times, she says no, she's not interested, okay? Same thing with women. If women, we sit there and we're like, yo, I really want to like talk to this dude. He is not showing any interest at all, or he just blows you off, or he just leaves you on unread or whatever. Stop. Just stop. Move on to something else, because they're not interested, okay? The fact that the date continued, and the fact that it just seemed like both parties were like pushing to get this date. One, the guy was really interested in the girl, and he was doing everything that he can to push for the date. And two, the girl really wasn't interested in him and wanted to basically wanted to use him for a female, because that's exactly what I saw it as. Ideally, it's messed up on both accounts. Guys, know your worth. Women, stop doing this. This is ridiculous. If you are not interested in somebody, do not partake. Do not give them any point of interest at all, because it's messed up. You cannot be using people for a night out. If you want to go out by yourself, go out with a bunch of girlfriends or whatever. Don't do that, because that's just wrong. Have morals. That's just freaking wrong. All right. So yeah, I think that honestly, that's what she gets. I mean, I think for me, if I was a guy in that situation, I would just be like, all right, pay for the meal, like cut all strings, and I basically won't be dating her again. Now a lot of people be like, well, why should he have to pay for the meal? I mean, like, just to end it, end it on a like non-crazy mode or whatever. You don't have to sit there and kind of go back and forth with her. Just be like, look, I paid for the meal, we're done, I don't want to freaking date you, I'm not interested, and just move on with your life. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Horror story, right? I think it was pretty crazy.